Well, nothing like muscle over mind.
Hello and good morning, everybody. How are you all doing today? This is MegaLinkJoland here with another Let's Play of Pokemon Legends ZA. I, of course, am MegaLinkJoland. Let's head inside for Hotel Z now that we've cleared out all those rogue Mega Evolution Pokemon. There are the girls. And Naveen.
You did great, Joland.
Job for Team MZ is complete.
You kind of did leave the heavy lifting to you again, huh?
That's just the natural consequences of someone proving themselves thoroughly dependable.
For sure, and the job is definitely getting done. But I wonder, is it really just enough for us to calm down a Pokemon after they rogue Mega Evolve? What do you mean? I'd rather we find out the actual root of the problem. Not that we can do that until we know what's causing rogue Mega Evolution in the first place. I'm sure Quintessaro is following whatever leads they have. If I were there, if they were, you think Vinny would at least keep us in the loop? The fact that he hasn't told us anything probably means that they don't know yet for sure yet either. But I bet they'll tell us anything that they knew that would come in handy, even if they didn't relate to a rogue Mega Evolution.
Huh? This is a promotion match announcement for Trainer Rank E. Your opponent for your next promotion match has been decided. You are to face Ivor, Rank E. Ivor, why does that name ring a bell? The trainer who wins will be promoted to Rank D. Ah, now I remember him. It's Ivor. From the Fist of Justice. Now I remember him.
Oh, it's Ivor from the Fist of Justice. Remember when we ran into him? I think it was by the Wild Zone in the Rouge Plaza. He runs a dojo that teaches karate or some other kind of martial arts. I bet you anything he's a master of fighting type user. I believe their dojo is near Gywnn Plaza. What a relief that we know where they are and not to have to track them down like we did with Canary. That was such a chore. That chore was a small price to pay for the privilege of meeting Canary. And I don't recall there being any detective work. You simply used the information I had. So, Joland, do you have a challenger's ticket already? Naturally. Why don't you go say hi to Ivor and get a look at him before you two battle him? A promotion match right after a bunch of rogue Pokemon? That's a lot. Be careful.
Alright, reaching Rank D. Good thing we did that in the last video. Oh, the selection of Megastones of Quintessaro Inc. has expanded. That's good to know. Yeah, good thing we got a Pidgeot for our Pidgeot. Okay, the dojo should be right here. Let's travel. Well, good to know that we didn't have to travel that very far. Hey, I remember her.
Hey, I remember you. Joland, right? You beat me in a battle in front of Ivor Sensei that one time. So what do you want now?
I'm here for a promotion match.
What? You were just rank Y when we battled. And you mean you've already reached the Sensei's level? Well, I'm sure you understand that I have to ask. You did earn a challenger's ticket, right? Of course you did. So that means your battle skills should be on par with Ivor Sensei. In which case, I request a bout, both as my chance to get back at you for beating me last time and to see how much stronger I've grown since that day.
Sure, we can battle.
Thank you. I'm going to be the 4th strongest disciple in the dojo for sure.
Alright, let's see what you got. You are challenged by a Josie of the Fist of Justice. She's using a mud choke. Go Pidgeot. Flying type versus a fighting type, no matchup. Use agility. Aerial Ace. Fishing off with Twister. Yeah, she's definitely stronger.
You might have me back on the ropes. I'll prove that the Fist of Justice never flinches.
Right, now she's using a Medicham. Uh-oh, that's not good. She's definitely stronger, that's for sure. Fighting types with fighting types. Game, set, match.
So your strength outshines mine once again. You're just too strong! Does Team MZ have their own dojo with even harsher training than ours, or what? I have to admit, you really mastered your skills. Here, this Seed of Mastery is for you.
Okay, Seed of Mastery. You obtained a Seed of Mastery.
If you bring me seeds just like that one, I'll help your Pokemon turn their moves into plus moves. But, I have to admit, I've been taking up your time battling and talking about plus moves and all, but the truth is that Ivor Sensei isn't even here at the dojo today. Neither is his sister Gywnn. It's actually pretty unheard of for both of them to be gone.
Speak of the devil. Gywnn! Gywnn! Where are you? She's not here either then?
That's right, Sensei. I haven't seen her today.
Oh, you're that trainer who defeated Jose in Outside Wild Zone 3, no? It's been a while. Wait, don't tell me you're here to join the Fist of Justice, are you? I'm actually here to battle you for a promotion match.
He's your next opponent for your next promotion match, sir.
Ah, I see. Well, I don't have a Rotom phone, so I'm afraid I cannot verify any of that right now. You don't have a phone? I tried using Rotom phones in the past, but for some reason they always break as soon as I so much as press a finger on them. Ah, talk about muscle over mind. So I rely on my younger sister Gywnn to handle everything smartphone related. But I haven't seen Gywnn since yesterday. My apologies. I'm just so worried about my poor sister I can't think of anything else. I'm heading out again to search for her. I'd be honored if you'd face me in battle after my sister and I are reunited. Now if you'll excuse me. I guess we're gonna have to put a pin in that.
And he's off again. Sensei has stamina in spades, but I don't think he has much luck finding Gywnn on his own in a huge city like this. Maybe there's someone he plans to ask for help, though. Who's good at finding people? Know anybody like that in Lumios?
Detective, maybe?
That sounds right. I think you should help Sensei find his sister. Once he knows where she is, he'll be able to focus on your promotion match.
Okay. But since we're here,
I'm impressed by your determination of the fist of justice, huh? I'm impressed that your dedication is for self-improvement. In fact, it's that kind of definition that deserves a reward. And your reward will be plus moves. If you press plus before selecting a move for your Pokemon, you'll be able to use the moves as if they mastered a plus move. It's a special way to increase the power of moves by using Mega Power. Though if you want to unlock more plus moves, you'll need Seeds of Mastery. If you want to turn one of your Pokemon's moves into a plus move with a Seed of Mastery, yeah, let's do it. Okay, I didn't think that'd work with Embor. Let's turn Crunch into a Mass Plus move. Then here I go. Hiya! It worked like a charm. Any other moves into plus moves? Which Pokemon should I look at? Let's turn Aerial Ace into a plus move. Just gonna skip the dialogue again, because it's just a repeat. Turn Mystical Fire into a plus move for Gardevoir. Let's do it for Venusaur as well, for Giga Drain. You can accumulate more plus Seeds of Mastery through battling Alpha Pokemon. I believe that's how it works. I mean, it's been working for me so far. Okay, Pikachu's maxed out. Will-O-Wisp for Absol. Good to know that these Seeds of Mastery are good for something. Let's turn Giga Drain for Chestnut into a plus move. That's not gonna work. Where's our... Oh, there's our Dual Blade. Turn Ironhead into a plus move. Excadrill's already maxed out. I think we're good for now. Come and see me. All right. Let's heal up at the Pokemon Center and then head over to Emma's. I'd like to heal my Pokemon, please. The rest of your team should be all better now.
tiny mushroom. Let's smash up some Mega Shards on the way. What happened to this guy? What do we have here? Dang it, they got me again. Someone get me out of here, please. You just use a... Just have your Pokemon hit this thing with a powerful move. No need to be gentle. I'm wrapped up in Pokemon webbing. Hit it with a high-powered Pokemon move that breaks it open and sever the whole web inside. I wonder if Aerial Ace will do the trick. Move stronger than that. I guess I'll have to come back to this later. Promotion match comes first.
Oh, hello there. What brings you here?
Hey, Emma, what's up? We meet once again, Joland. As I mentioned before, I'm searching for my sister, Gywnn. But this detective says she cannot help me.
No, what I said was that I can't help you without more than going on that she's missing. I'd be happy to look for your sister, but I need you to answer my questions.
I understand. Ask me anything. I'll answer to the best of my ability.
Where does your sister like to go when she's not at home or at the dojo?
That would be City Hall.
City Hall, I see. Your sister certainly has her unique interest, doesn't she? Well then, maybe we can find some clues as to your sister's whereabouts if we go there.
Understood, I'm on it. And he's off.
He just left? If Mimi was feeling better, it could search for his sister using its telepathy. Oh well. I could use your help. We'll be waiting on you in the Gywnn district. Let's work together to protect this piece of Lumios.
Sounds like a plan.
Poor Mimi.
Alright, City Hall would be right here, it looks like. This is the closest fast travel zone, so... Okay, selling items. Just the selling items trick. This must be City Hall. Emma, Joland, I've looked all over, but Gwynn's not here either.
That's to be expected, Ivor. For now, let's canvass the area and gather information about Gywnn. Joland, I'd appreciate your help with interviewing people around the city.
You can count on me. Mission start, investigate the people. You've got yourself a missing person, eh? Well, I don't know anything about that. Good luck. I climbed this ladder to see if I could spot Gywnn from above, but no such luck. Well, let's check up here anyway. It's a panseer. Let's leave it alone. You haven't seen my sweet furfur around here, have you? Sorry, that's not what we're looking for. I managed to find an old friend of mine online. Huh. Welcome to my world, pal.
The city smells different now after it rains. Or is it has something to do with all the new Pokemon?
Who knows?
That girl at the cafe had such a cute bag. I should have asked her where she got it. My rival at work finally got the dressing down he deserved. Sweet, sweet justice.
Okay, not what we're looking for either.
It always seems to be one thing after another in Lumio City.
How many couriers would you say you've met since you've arrived in Lumio City? More than I can count, pal.
Is it really luck that I live such a good life? So much of it that it's thanks to the people around me.
Good for you, lady. Okay. Let's leave those Badu alone. Perhaps for my next holiday, I'll go over the mountains and visit Paldea again. Okay, she's not talkable.
It's fun to just grab a taxi to hear the stories of the drivers to tell.
Got that right. I'm getting distracted by the Mega Sharks smash up again. I doubt these people have anything to do with Gywnn. Now, how do I get that colorful screw over there? Picked up an iron.
I like Pokemon battles, yet the minute one starts up, I feel awfully stressed. I know lots of useful things like, it's not nice to throw a tantrum when you lose a battle. No paid vacation, and we're getting our pay cut. That's ridiculous.
Huh? Maybe this guy knows something. Gywnn from the Fist of Justice? Oh, you mean that girl who's always here? Yeah, she gets called in to deal with all the complaints logged about the folks near the dojo about how loud their training sessions are. I hear often that she often heads to a cafe in Sorrento Plaza with a friend of hers after she's done at City Hall.
Finding elites?
Gywnn might be near Central Plaza.
That matches what I've heard too. Sounds like she left for Sorrento Plaza with someone. For our next move, I suggest we investigate the food truck at the location.
Understood, I'm on it.
I know he's worried about his sister, but must he go rushing off like that each time? I suppose that's how it is with family. Anyway, we should hurry after him.
Got that right. Alright, Sorrento Plaza.
Nuvaro Cafe.
Emma, Joland, there's no sign of Gwynn here either.
Again, we need to ask around and learn some more.
Let's start with these guys.
Well, if it isn't our local detective, the usual fire blast roast for you today? I'm in the mood for something else. I'll take one flamethrower roast. And any information you have on a certain missing girl, to go. Oh, I'm getting questioned here? I'll spill. Helping out with an investigation seems fun. Yeah, I've seen her. She came by earlier with that Dynamo girl.
Dynamo Girl, that's a good clue.
Any idea who that could be, Joland?
Maybe Canary?
Those two seem like polar opposites, but perhaps opposites attract, they say. Ivor, do you know if your sister is close to Canary from Dynamo?
That name isn't ringing any bells. Where can I go to meet this Canary?
You just had a promotion match against Canary, didn't you, Joland? Where was it?
We should visit Racking Construction. Racking Construction, eh? I'm on it.
There he goes again. I'll be back later to grab that coffee. What? But we already got it started. We should hurry to Racking Construction too. Come on, Joland.
We certainly hope to see you again soon. Sorry, guys. Emma better get that coffee as soon as we're done with this. Maybe we should add Excadrill to our party just in case. Let me check if I have any colorful screws while I'm at it. Just one. Probably not enough to exchange for a Canary plush. Oh, speaking of which... Oh. That wasn't here before. Ivor, don't tell me. It would seem there's no sign of Gwynn here either.
Hey, what's a big deal? Don't go telling randos where to find me. This massive meathead barging here out of nowhere and yelling, "Where's Gwynn?" so loudly I nearly had a heart attack on a stream. He's lucky Pops ain't here, or it would have been an all-out brawl. Sorry, Canary. We promise we won't reveal your location to anyone else, but we need your help. We're looking for someone named Gwynn. This gentleman here is her older brother. Thanks, Detective Obvious, but like I said, Gywnn isn't here. Still, I love a quiz, so tell you what, try guessing. If you're close, then maybe I'll tell you what I know.
Please, you simply must tell me where she is.
Back off, big guy. You're creeping me out. Ever heard of personal space?
I hope you'll take my refusal to back down as a proof of how worried I am about Gwynn.
Mute it, muscle bag. If you're so worried, then try paying more attention to what she gets up to. Oh, right. Oh, I almost forgot you were here. If you finally decided to join the Kinetic crew, I guess I could give you a hint. But not until I get our revenge for our last battle. Or how else am I going to heal my wounded ego? Well, in that case, why not have a rematch now? If Joland wins, you tell us where we should look for Gwynn. Not sure how a fancy detective got caught up in this family quench, but I'm in it and I'll win. I'm warning you, I've upped my game since the last time. Ready to lose?
I'll win again.
Bring it on. No mercy this time. I'm going for the overkill.
Just to let you know, we've upped our game too. You are challenged by Canary of Dynamo. Go Garchomp! Ground types versus an electric type. No contest. Now she's using an Ampharos. Alright, Dazzling Gleam. Grass types work just as well. Unless they know Ice type moves. Stunfisk against Venusaur, no contest. Stealth Rock might be a problem. Now she's using Electros again.
Enough playing around. Electros, let's crank up the voltage with Mega Evolution.
She's gonna Mega Evolve. Mega Electros. Excadrill, let's go. Ooh. 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 Poison takes its effect.
You trashed my whole team? Electros? Again?
And she's swearing again.
Jeez, what's with you? You're not supposed to get stronger than me. Whatever, you want to know about Gywnn, yeah? She's been a Kinetic since way back, so we're pretty close. Sometimes we hang out and play games together and such. In one game, she mentioned how she's looking for some spot she could be all hers. A place that can't be found in the world. What? That doesn't make sense. All I know is that what I heard, Gywnn wanted to go where the X, Y, and Z axes don't meet up. Whatever that means. And she's going about needing a Pokemon whose type partner is weak to. Last I heard, she was headed to some fountain depicting a Pokemon like that. So she could be at least an image of how she could beat it, from what I heard. Now we're getting somewhere. Ivor, do you know which Pokemon your sister has as her partner?
Of course, that would be Chandelure, the luring Pokemon. Its types are Ghost and Fire.
That fountain seems like a pretty important clue, Joland. Which fountain depicts a Pokemon that Gywynn's Chandelure would struggle against, I wonder?
Florges Fountain? No, that's a Fairy type. Heatmore? That's also a Fire type. Floatle? Also a Fairy type. So the only logical explanation is Clawwhitzer, because that's a Water type.
Yes, Clawwhitzer is a Water-type Pokemon, isn't it? And Chandelure is a Fire type, which makes it weak to Water-type moves.
Great. So we should look for a Clawwhitzer statue, yes? I'm on it.
Has anyone stopped to think that Gywnn just might want some alone time?
You got a good point, Canary.
I probably need some space if I had to deal with a brother like Ivor. A lot of space.
You and me both.
Knowing that dimwit, he's probably headed to a wild zone now looking for an actual Clawwhitzer. Don't worry, it's my duty to protect the peace in the Lumios. That's exactly what I plan to do. Come on, Joland. Let's hurry over to the Clawwatcher statue in Blue Sector 7.
Sounds like a plan.
Ivor, wait! It's the Clawwatcher fountain!
With all the Canary plushes, I think we've already joined the Canary fandom. Anyway. Blue Pokemon Center Plaza, let's go. Lost Pokeballs. I've collected 5 Pokeballs for you. I'll take what you've collected. Whenever you lost some of your Pokeballs, come find me. I've got you covered. The sun's getting low. Okay, this must be the fountain. Yep, that's a Clawwitzer, alright. Emma, Joland. I've only seen a fountain here. There's no sign of Gywnn anywhere.
So you don't have any idea where Gywnn might be in this area then? But this must be the right place. There's the Clawwitzer fountain, just like Canary told us. Well, Joland, do you think we'll find Gywnn somewhere around here?
I'm sure of it.
Me too. But we don't have any other leads to go on. Though, through process of elimination, this should be the place. But if so, where could Gywnn be hiding? This place is just an empty square.
Do we have any other clues?
Let's see, something about a place where the X, Y, and Z axes don't meet. Yes, of course. X-axis is horizontal, Y-axis is vertical, and Z-axis is depth, which means we're likely starting in the right place. So I'm guessing our X-axis is correct. Next, we need to adjust our Y-axis. So once we do that, we'll be on the right track to find Gywnn.
So you mean we go down into the sewers, but all this water's in the way?
What would your approach be, Joland?
We'll have to stop the water. No way we can drink all that.
Stop the water sounds like a tall order.
The skills I've honed in from the Fist of Justice can surely help to solve this problem. Ha, I have it. I'll smash the fountain. That would cause the water to shoot upward, yes? Then the pool of water below will drain away. Don't even think about it. Yes, a perfect solution. Go fouling skews.
Stop right there. You can't destroy city property. Honestly, I can see why people complain about the Fist of Justice taking things too far. But you might be onto something, Ivor. Maybe we can stop the water from flowing somehow.
Then I shall use my martial arts after all, and...
Joland, I have an idea. Find a Pokemon that knows Ice Beam and bring it back here. If we freeze the water nozzles and stop the flow, the water that's filling the pool below us ought to empty the sewer. Then we can investigate.
Okay, we got 2 options to go for. Find an Ice-type Pokemon that knows Ice Beam, or just teach Ice Beam to a Pokemon that knows... what was it? And we got just the Pokemon to do that. We recently picked up a TM for Ice Beam in our previous video, so... Alright, Greninja. Ice Beam. Obstacle, anybody? Marvelously done, Joland. Look, all the water's draining through the sewers. At long last, as long as the fountain stays frozen, we won't need to worry about getting flooded. Quick, let's go search the sewers.
I shall go on ahead. Ivor certainly doesn't waste time once he knows where he's going, does he? We should head in too, Joland.
Alright, we're making progress. Smash up those mega sharks just in case. I hope we don't get fined for this. We're gonna need a bath after this, that's for sure. Welcome to the sewers.
These sewers were built a very long time ago. There are wild Pokemon about, so be on your guard. Who knows how they got in here?
Wild Pokemon, you say, huh? But Gywnn should be safe down here, then.
That's why we're trying to find her.
Understood, I'm on it.
There he goes again. Come on, we should help him look for Gywnn. Watch out for wild Pokemon.
Alright, just head back up those stairs if we want to return. Looks like this is the area where we can find Noibat. Pokeball, go! Caught a Noibat. Okay, just keep an eye on your map. It's easy to get lost. Search every nook and cranny. There you are. Just to let you know, little guys, it's nothing personal. Nice. Scraggy was caught. Catching dark types obtained. Making progress. Just trying to fill up the research progress. Sorry, guys. Let's heal up Pidgeot while we're at it. Oh, she came up with some new material? Maybe I should investigate in some repeat balls. Poor Pidgeot really doesn't have a lot of room down here, does she? Why did I say she? It's a guy. Male Pidgeot. I'm just rambling. Inkay. Catching dark types. Every little bit helps further research progress. Okay, so this is where we're gonna want to go now. We don't want to get lost from the others. Dead end.
Oh, there you are. Looks like this lock is preventing us from getting further in.
Then let us power through with pure strength. I'll smash through this barrier so that we may proceed.
No destroying public property.
Come on, who's gonna know? We're in the sewers.
Joland, let's take a closer look and see if we can figure this out.
Let's return Pidgeot for now. Which area do you want to check? Maybe the keyhole?
It's shaped like a typical keyhole.
Nothing out of the ordinary here. Too bad we don't have the Keyblade with us. We can open this lock. Maybe the lock body? Looks like a regular lock made of some metal alloy. The hinges?
You don't notice anything unusual about the door's hinges.
Maybe check for gaps? There's only a tiny gap between the door and the floor.
So there's no clever way to open this door then. I guess we'll just have to find the key. Where do you think the key could be?
Maybe a Pokemon has it?
You might be right. There's not much to go on, is there? As it stands, we can't even make out an educated guess.
Oh, hello! Well, that Pokemon had some keys.
That was Klefki. That was a Klefki, right? Let's go after it. It seems possible that one of Klefki's keys could help us open the lock back there.
Then I shall go ahead and catch it. The Pokeballs I throw reach speeds over 100 miles per hour. This does unfortunately means there's a chance of Klefki being knocked out as it's caught, but it's just a risk we'll have to take.
Stop right there. It's hardly different than punching the poor thing. We're not in ancient Hisui, you know.
That's a nice nod to Legends Arceus. Side note, still need to complete that game.
So this also raises some concerns about how you even managed to catch your own Pokemon, Ivor. Anyway, I think that we can safely leave this matter to you. Here, feel free to use these Ultra Balls.
10 Ultra Balls.
Alright, now catch that Klefki. Don't forget, we don't want to just knock it out. We need to catch that Klefki.
You got into a battle with the wild Klefki. Go Emboar. Alright, let's use not very effective moves, so just in case. Okay, no, it's draining PS. Okay, that was a critical hit. Ultra Ball, go. Ooh, so close. Try again. Come on. Let's let this work. Yes, Klefki was caught.
Nice catch.
I feel I have witnessed the very essence of a masterful capture.
That's a bit excessive. No, I mean, we all catch Pokemon like that, right? Anyway, let's see if Klefki can get that lock open for us. We're counting on you, Klefki.
Well,
It doesn't seem to have the key for this lock. Huh? I really thought it was going to be the trick to getting through here.
How about this then, Madam Detective? If we're truly stuck, then perhaps we might try out my plan.
First of all, thanks for calling me Madam Detective. Just Detective or Emma works. Now, what was your plan, Ivor?
If there's no gimmick or mechanism to open this lock, then it must be opened by a key. But there's no guarantee that said key can be even found in these sewers. Since we cannot obtain the key we need, we must let my own fist become the key. Our path will be open thanks to my power. Justice Punch! With that, our way's clear. Let's press on. We probably should have led with that from the beginning.
So that what he calls a plan? Personally, I'd prefer call it brute force. In any case, we should try to run after him.
Well, in any case, the door's open. Let's get going. Came up with some new research material? Huh. Ghastly? What are they doing here? Ow. Greninja, return. Huh? Hey, it's a scrub. Nice. Catching poison-type Pokemon. Increasing the level for catching water types. We don't need all these extra Pokemon. I mean, we could if we want one of each. Huh, another Klefki. Okay, looks like a dead end from here. Hey, is that a TM? Just increasing the research level. I mean, I could have just probably trolled somebody if I wanted to do like a wonder trade with a Patrat, but that's just me. Hey, is that a Litwick? Light fire with water. Nice. 2 Litwicks and a TM for Crunch. Nice! Research level 19. Let's check in with Mabel. TM for surf. Nice, I wonder if we can cross rivers of water with this. I'm not pressing my luck, though. You know... I wonder what's over here. Nice. Nice. Hey, there's everyone. Is that a Chandelure? Did you see that? That was Chandelure, the luring Pokemon. It may be the same Chandelure that Gywnn has as her partner. There's a very strong possibility. Huh? Dead end? Looks like a dead end. No doors or anything. And no sign of that Chandelure either. It's a ghost-type Pokemon, so it's not surprising it can vanish at will. If it is indeed Gynn's partner, then it may have vanished wherever to Gywnn is. A keen observation. Given the situation, I'd say it's highly likely. Alright, let's search every inch of this room. Okay. You took a good look at the pale-colored crates, but you don't see anything special. Okay, nothing here. Maybe these valves? A cluster of pipes and some valves. Nothing special about them. Nothing special about this wall either. Alright, let's search every last inch of this room. You don't know what these four machines are for, but they don't seem related to the case. Can't investigate the sign. And broken pipes. I have learned something important in our course of this investigation. If I go around smashing things in the name of detective work, Emma gets very cross indeed. Good to know. Clogged pipe. Or clogged way. Whatever you call that. Some old electric panels. You tried flipping a few switches, but nothing happened. We checked all over this room, but there's no sign of any hidden contraptions. In that case, our only course of action is to act. Strength is power. Strength is justice. Justice punch! Huh? That's odd. I smashed countless walls in my life, but this is the first time I've punched a wall and it had my fist go straight through it without breaking it. It felt like my hand went inside the wall itself. Could it be? I knew it. It's a false wall.
This wall wasn't real in the first place. Someone or something conjured up that illusion of a wall to fool us.
I see. I clearly must undergo even more diligent training if I wish to smash illusory walls. But for now, let us proceed. I'm sure Gywnn is waiting for us on the other side.
Let's keep pushing ahead, Joland.
Yep, we went right through that wall.
The chill I felt when passing through it makes me feel this could be the work of a ghost type.
So you're saying that a ghost type Pokemon is attempting to deceive us?
I think so, though we can't prove it yet.
I need to be able to smash walls of any kind. Then I can finally tear down the barriers that separate the people and Pokemon of Lumios. Yes, the Wild Zones will separate us no more, and everyone will be happy for it.
It's that Chandelure again. Look over there. I do believe that Chandelure must be Gwynn's partner.
Wait, Chandelure, please help us find Gywnn.
Her partner Pokemon is freely roaming around and doesn't seem particularly agitated. I suppose we can assume that even if someone is behind Gwynn's disappearance, the culprit isn't monitoring the area or anything. Every step we take, it brings us closer to the truth. Let's hurry.
Where could Chandelure be going? Hey, there's someone there. Gywnn! Hey, isn't that the girl from the Canary Whiz Quiz?
We found our missing person.
Where's the villain who trapped you down here?
Let's think back over everything we've seen so far. Can you identify the culprit behind all this?
Judging by the way things are going down, there is no culprit.
That's right in a way. There is no culprit because no crime has been committed.
What are you saying, Madam Detective? Gywnn was trapped here until we saw it with our own eyes.
The supposed victim here is Gywnn, however, she came down here of her own volition. That's the truth behind the whole case. The truth? Do you really wish to hear it? Then defeat me in battle. I'm a Pokemon trainer too, after all. I'll heal up your Pokemon and leave the rest to you.
Well, I guess we're gonna get an answer one way or the other.
Are we doing this?
Let's battle.
I'm going to win, so you'll all leave me in peace. Strength is power, strength is justice.
Spoken like the fist of justice. You are challenged by Gywnn of the Fist of Justice. Alright, she's using a Bennett. Go Garchomp! Crunch and Shadow Breath puts it away. Alright, now she's using a Gourgeist. Let's use our Pidgeot. It's also a grass type, so. And it's weak to flying type moves. Greninja time. Chandelure.
Chandelure, Mega Evolve, finish them.
Yep, Chandelure can Mega Evolve. Whew, looks like an actual chandelier now. The two can play at that game. Greninja, Mega Ball. Water Shuriken. Nice. Night Slash puts it away. Victory.
Your Pokemon shine with justice. My justice wasn't wrong. I simply lack power. Well thought in any case, and well deducted, both of you.
Do you know these two people, Gwynn?
Of course, Emma is the greatest detective in all of Lumios. And Joland is a member of Team MZ. He's also the reigning Canary Quiz Whiz.
I see. And what did you mean by you said well deducted?
Well, to start, you break every smartphone you touch, Ivor. And once you start battling in the ZI Royale, you don't stop even when dawn comes. Your excessive training will keep going on and on as you climb the ranks of the Royale. Meanwhile, I'm the one who deals with all the complaints about your behavior. It's an enormous burden. So I asked Chandelure and one of the Klefki to help me hide down here. That way you could be unable to participate in any promotion matches. But then you had to come find me.
I had no idea I was causing the Fists of Justice and my own sister so much trouble.
Well, you were. So I would love to see you give my big brother a good thrashing, Joland.
True then. It's true then. Joland is my opponent for my next promotion match?
See for yourself.
There it is, plain as day. Well, it seems I must prepare for our bout. I hope you will all excuse me. There he goes again.
Honestly, I'm obliged to look into any case I take on, but perhaps I should let this one go cold. Still, I'm surprised that you knew of such a hiding place like this. It's almost unnoticeable with all these barriers and tricks the Pokemon helped put up. I found this place when I was very young. It was here I met Chandelure, though it was only a Litwick back then. The ghost-type Pokemon let me come and go as I please, so I visit on occasion. I love the quiet down here, and the dark. Well, now that Ivor knows about this place, I suppose you'll need to find a new hiding spot. We should head back for now. This may be your favorite spot, but not exactly for long in terms of residence, I'd say. Of course.
Sure nice to get some fresh air after being in that sewer for so long.
Maybe I should train up a bit. A little extra muscle would come in handy during my investigations. Extra muscle? Please not another Ivor. I was joking. My expansion suit can help me out in a pinch, though I've decided not to use it unless necessary. Oh, and Gwynn, tell Ivor I'll be sending him a bill for my help, okay? Good luck with your promotion match, Joland. Whenever you're ready to face Ivor, come to the Justice Dojo.
Alright. Let's put away our Greninja, because Ivor is going to be specializing in fighting type Pokemon, and we want to have Greninja's weak to fighting types. Let's use these rare candies that I got recently for our Gardevoir. It'll help. Won't have any effect. Won't have any effect. Alright. Next up, the Justice Dojo. Okay, deep breath in. Let's go. At last, you've arrived. Gwynn has made her feelings on the matter clear, but even so, I must grow stronger. As I said before, if we are to live in harmony with Pokemon in this city, then Pokemon must be afforded the same freedoms as humans enjoy. And for both sides to enjoy those freedoms, what we need is incredible strength. Strength cannot solve everything for us, but it will at least allow us to protect what we hold dear. I will prove the truth of my words by raising to the very top of the ZA Royale. Rank A will be mine. Now, shall we begin our match? Let's do it. Gwen, please let me your phone. I promise I will do my utmost not to break it. Challenger tickets verified. You are cleared to start a promotion match. There are places in your life you cannot reach without climbing over opponents to get there. I'll be climbing on ahead then. Strength is power. Strength is justice. Let's rock and roll. You are challenged by Ivor of the Fist of Justice. He's using a Heracross. Go Gardevoir! Right, he's using a Medicham now. Ooh, protect. Ooh, Ice Punch. Not good. Ooh, so close. Good thing our guard chop was Aerial Ace. That's a fighting type move. It's super effective. That's a flying type move. That's super effective against fighting type. Alright, now he's using from a champ. Nice. That must have been a critical hit. He's using Fallings. Time to Mega Evolve Fallings. Justice will win the day. He's gonna Mega Evolve. Nice. Use Leech Seed. Poison Powder. Giga Drain. Nice! Thank you, Venusaur. Defeat? How incredibly unjust. Your victory is confirmed. Congratulations, now processing your promotion. Rank D is mine. You've been promoted to Rank D. My justice didn't prevail. It's clear I must train even harder.
Fine, but no more battling in the ZI Royale after daybreak. That's just how it works. If you continue to vex everyone around you, your goal will only grow harder to reach.
Understood. It's true that I act before I think. And I'm terrible at controlling my own strength. But I don't even know how many smartphones I've broken at this point. Perhaps if you assisted me as my coach, we could work on fixing these things together?
Out of the question. You're the elder of us, and the master of this dojo. Stop making orders others that take care of your messes. I have more to say on this once we're home. Let's go, Ivor.
Please, one moment, Gwynn. I want to give Joland my thanks. As a token of our gratitude of our fine battle, please accept a small gift from me. Obtained a TM for bulk up. It was a good match, Joland. I would be honored if you would face me again. Next time, my power will surely open my path forward. Now if you'll excuse me. He's gonna reach new heights, that's for sure. Reaching rank D, complete.
Wow, sounds like you had a lot of fun. Who would have thought that the X and the Y axes would end up being clues in a missing persons case? X and Y, huh? I remember hearing something about that a long time ago.
What sort of something?
How did it go? Something about how the X and Y axes go in different directions, but there's still a point where they meet and find it that is what the important thing? Not sure I get it. You mean like how people in Pokemon are totally different, but we should focus on the things we share? It could be that, or something like us, like all of us here. What are the odds that we'd meet before becoming friends? Huh? Something the matter? Nah, nothing to worry about. I'm more wondering if something's the matter on your end, Naveen. You still won't try any of my good old croissant curry, huh?
That won't be happening.
While I admit it might taste good, the athletics are still too much for me. Hey, that's not as hard as the pass that you gave before, Naveen. Maybe this means we're all finding our X and Y axes as neat.
Why, possibly.
Hey Mega fans, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like, comment, hit the subscribe button, and share this video. It would help me out a lot. Also follow me on my social media such as my Facebook page, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch channel for my live streams, and more. And if possible, leave a tip to support me on Ko-fi and Patreon. Thanks for watching again, and until then, MLJ signing off. Until next time, MegaLink fans.